What's up, YouTube? This is Heroica Lockdown with a new video. A new kind of video. Yeah. If you haven't heard of D&D, you should look into it. It's amazing. But it stands for Dungeons and Dragons. And Dungeons and Dragons is a role-playing game that allows you to not be yourself, but be someone new. I run 3 sessions as a DM, which means a Dungeon Master. And then I play in one game. So altogether 4 different Dungeons and Dragons. I love it too much. I have a problem. Ask my girlfriend. Because you're being your character, because you have to roleplay, you have to be a new character. You get some of the weirdest things to happen in your session. I want to express on my channel some of the lovely stories that have occurred in my Dungeons and Dragons. I categorize all 4 of these sessions as the days of the week that I play them. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all that crap. For the Sunday, D&D, which is what I call it. I have a few of my friends, one of my uncles, my brother, my girlfriend, and my father playing. We're going to discuss 2 of my characters, my father's and my girlfriend's character. My father has a Yeti that multi-classes as a monk and a barbarian. My girlfriend is a gnome that multi-classes as a sorcerer and a ranger. The story, or the campaign story that I've created for this instance, is that my father's character had his family killed by vampires. That was in a specific city, where they were the hotshots, the rich people, the ones that everyone was like, "We love you!" Their team went to the city to go stop the vampires, because everyone hates vampires. Part of the mission was to infiltrate a bank and steal an orb. Now, in this world that I have created, the bank system has been set up to create these orbs that just dump cash into it in another plane of existence, so it can't technically be stolen, but you can access the orb, but it's just very hard to get into. So they wanted to steal the cash and the money, which is the same thing, away from the vampires, so they couldn't fund anything. So they created a plan. And we all know how plans go in Dungeons and Dragons. So they infiltrated this place. And my father was sneaking, my girlfriend was pretending to be a customer before she snuck away. And there were 3 levels to this place. Now, there's guards, and they also have these large golems that stand there and almost act as a security system as they look all over the place. They're going through the whole entire interior of this building and making their way to the top where they keep the orbs. These 2 are lawful good, or they started out lawful good. As they're making their way up, they're looking for this orb, because they finally find the hallway after multiple investigations and stealth checks and distractions from the other players. They are getting up there, and they're looking, they finally find the orb. Poop! But there is about 30 feet away an intern. Standard intern. Lovely intern that's just working, minding her own business. They are aware of this intern because they did their perception check to check what's in here. They got a golem in here, and then they just got the single solitary intern. So, as they are grabbing this orb, my lovely girlfriend's character makes the horrid move of rolling a natural 1. So when you roll a natural 1, it's considered to just be an auto fail. And they were trying to stealthily grab this orb, and she drops it because of her butterfinger. So it hits the ground, ping, and just makes this loud sound. And the intern looks down the hallway, sees both of my players, and they make eye contact with her. And she's about to say something, not knowing if she was going to scream or just say, "Excuse me, you're not allowed to be here." My lovely girlfriend takes out an arrow and shoots her in the face. Flat out in the face. And she just hits the ground hard. As this lady's dead, pick up the orb, which has triggered the golem, and the golem gets up and starts to make its way towards them. Sorry. My father picks up the gnome like a football, bolts out the window, while the golem is just about to slash up their faces. They get away. But from that day on, my girlfriend's character was no longer lawful good, a chaotic murderer. But that's my story. I hope you enjoyed it, as Dungeons & Dragons never gets boring, and there will always be stories to tell, because people are weird when it comes to Dungeons & Dragons. YouTube, if you enjoyed this video, please check out in the comment section below the other link to the other story that I tell, which is about my career as a zookeeper. More of those videos will be out, as I am still experimenting with things that people will enjoy. So thank you for watching this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the lovely stuff, and then we'll see you guys next time, as this is Heroic Lockdown, preparing for interstellar launch.